Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind.
Gets his head on it!
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Conte, passing is crisp and sharp,
And it's Maradona.
Passing nice and neat. And he's hit it long.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yaya Toure. And it's Ronaldinho.
Kimmich looking to hit the byline here.
A header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Kimmich has it in a wide position.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Pullet chasing after it.
Thuram. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Messi
Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
chance here to counter. Now, can they get him away?
And it's Maradona. Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Now he's got space here. Seedorf is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Nedved.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That has not gone well. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Hullet. Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's looking wide. Bale. Maradona. Bale in acres of space out wide. And that has put paid to that. He's had it taken off him. Seedorf. Kimmich. Seedorf. For Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And Yaya Toure! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So off we go once more. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Michel Platini. Bale picks it up out wide. And that should get the job done. That's the corner kick. And we have our very first corner. That's going to go a long way. Thuram. Platini. Oh, he's been caught on it! Can he finish? He scores! The second half sparked straight into life. That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked.
He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Platini. And it's Maldini for Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cristiano Ronaldo. And a shot! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And yes, it's him again. This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yaya Toure threads one in. Nice interception, well timed. And he's intervened well there. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, nicely intercepted. And here's Shevchenko. And this is Bale. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a little off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Shevchenko. Nedved. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Kimmich. And it's been played through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game...
Bullets! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
So, time for changes
Numero
on
22.
both sides, actually.
Numero 10.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Numero 17.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, there's a probing ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pull it, and he shoots! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he get it through? Chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. There will be 4 extra minutes. Drogba. Bale. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Raul. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So that's it. It is all over. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrill. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is a place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate...
And the shot!
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger.
Chance!
Now, who's going to be first to this? Thuram gets it away. Crossed in once more. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Yaya Toure. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Kimmich. Nedved. Driving forward. And here's Vinicius Junior. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bale. And they can counter here. And it's Michel Platini. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In towards the back. Climbs up big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Platini going face-to-face with his great rival.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nedved. He's looking wide. Raul. That's Hullet. He's going to be disappointed with that. So it is still 0-0. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Drogba.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Nedved. Seedorf. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Platini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi's cross. Dida claims it, safe hands.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's really well manoeuvred. Goes forward. Milan looking to pass their way through. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Nicely aimed pass. Nedved. Played back in. He won't be happy with that one. Bale. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Always onto this.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Fired deep towards a mighty effort!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Un minuto di recupero.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Raul. Real chance!
And it's half-time here.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Raul. Nedved. Raul. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nesta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Seedorf. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now, what about this cross?
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Vinicius Junior.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now he's off and running. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Platini. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Platini, real chance here. Oh, what a climb! He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Numero 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 4.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Luis Suarez! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a searching pass. 75 minutes played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, important interception. De Ketelaere. Beckenbauer. And it's Baggio. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that is asking for trouble. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bale. Gullit is onto it in a flash. De Ketelaere, great ball, and takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Ball driven towards the far post. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That has been slung wide. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Roberto Baggio. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Milan leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.